Hey guys, this is James the Rambling Dasher, and we are headed out of the neighborhood again. So today is, I don't know what today is, Wednesday, December 3rd. And yeah, it's interesting because I set a reminder earlier today, and I could have swore it said that it was set for December 4th, but I meant to set it for today. I don't even know how to look that up. How would you look up tasks? Maybe it's in my calendar. Yep. Change it to today. Okay. Sync is off for some accounts. Okay. Don't care. Alright. So, sorry, I got people backed up behind me because I'm playing on my phone. Haha. Sorry, people. Hey, so, real quick, we're going to go out and do a little dashing tonight, see if we can make some money, because that's why we DoorDash, right? Maybe somewhere along the way you get some good insight, maybe a little chuckle here and there at some whatever, I don't know, maybe I won't say anything funny at all today, and you know, that's probably the case for most days. But for those that are coming to see me, I greatly appreciate you stopping by and taking a gander at our channel. And for those people that are repeat offenders, thank you so much for checking us out every single day. We greatly appreciate it. And we're gonna ride around, see what kind of orders we can get. So I hit the dash, it says 3 to 12 minutes. Me and my huge, what is it called, Platinum. And I know yesterday, so normally I go out dashing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week, I didn't go Monday, so I went yesterday for about 3 hours, and I made about 50 bucks. And so today is the long day for 6 hours. So we'll see if I make it that long or if I get ticked off at DoorDash for sending such crap orders out the door. So I'm gonna jump over to my home screen, go to the ratings because I'm not getting any offers yet, and just check that out. Excuse me. I'm up to 3 platinum passes, so not that that helps any right now, it doesn't seem like, but my overall dasher rating is at 93 and my AR is up to 65, and that's where I'm missing all the points. So I got 23 out of 30. All my other things are at 100%, and I've got 15 out of 15 points for completion, 30 out of 30 for on time, quality is 15 out of 15, and customer ratings is 10 out of 10. So I'm sitting at 4.98, which is 98 4-star, 98 5-stars, and 2 4-stars. And here we have another start to a great day. It says high paying offer, $4. So we're going to start the day off like we did yesterday by declining our first order, and we're going to return to dash. I'm up to 3502 lifetime dashes, so yeah, it's not really getting me anywhere. I saw somewhere that this guy, I think he posted on my, he commented on one of my most recent videos, I think it was, and said that he has 5,000 lifetime deliveries, and they sent him a coupon for $15. So I don't know if it was like their normal coupon where you get $15 if you spend $15, or if it was a straight up $15 coupon. I mean, it's better than a poke in the eye. Now, I am hearing things like Uber Eats is giving bonuses. Like, if you get, what did the girl told me last night, it was like if she gets, I thought it was just 8 deliveries, and they give her a bonus of some crazy amount of money. And I'm just like, 8 deliveries? That doesn't take much time to get 8 deliveries. Like $20 for 8 deliveries, maybe? I don't know. And then I saw that Spark, who I have been qualified for a couple of weeks, but I haven't pulled the trigger to go over to Spark. But they're giving $15 bonuses for four deliveries. So I don't know how those Spark deliveries work yet, but I'm probably going to figure out pretty soon if I keep getting $4 offers from DoorDash. And then we'll still be the Rambling Dasher. We just deliver Spark orders or something. I don't know. But yeah, so we've been driving around for 5 minutes already and got one order that we declined. So we may be blackballed already and not get any more orders. So I tell you what, I'm going to drive down to the next intersection where there's more restaurants and see what happens down there. I will check back in with you when we get an order that we can accept. So see you in a sec. All right guys, so we just got an $8 and some change order, and I think it was like 5 miles. Well, part of it, 3 miles, is just to get to Papa John's. Now I may have to wait 30 minutes to get the pizza, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go pick it up, and we'll be right back. All right guys, so we got loaded up. It was supposed to be picked up at 4:28, but yeah, didn't quite happen that way. 4:35. Hey, thanks DoorDash. Hold pizzas flat at all times. Got it. All right, so deliver by 4:46, and I'm gonna send them a quick note saying I'm on the way. Boom. I'm just gonna tell them I'm eating their pizza. All right, deliver by 4:46, and we got a 3-minute grace period on the delivery, so we'll see what happens. Where are we going though? That's interesting. Okay, back on Highway 5, headed towards Otter Creek. So anyway, so this is within the first 7 minutes and 40 seconds of this video. I'm going to do a little call to action for those that are still watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get based upon this 7:40 watch time. I suspect this video could go past an hour. I only did 3 hours yesterday, and it was 41 minutes or 44 minutes or something like that. So I'm probably going to kind of try to keep it a little short and sweet. Plus, the Razorbacks basketball plays tonight against number 6 or number 7. I don't know. They're either 6 or 7. I've heard both numbers recently. Louisville. I'm not sure what time it starts, but I'm going to be trying to listen to that somewhat as well. So I will maybe try to keep you informed. I know you're all just dying to know out there if the Razorbacks can win it against a ranked team in basketball, because they could not do it at all in football. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna hit pause. We're gonna get this delivered. We'll do a recap when we drop it off. See you in a sec. All right guys, so we got that one delivered. $8.54 after 35 minutes. So we're gonna have to get some better orders, and if we're gonna do anywhere close to $20 an order. I haven't had good $20 an hour for the night in over 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I'm feeling a little down about that, because maybe, I don't know, it's kind of like they the old bait and switch, right? You get in there and you start making a little bit of extra money, and then all of a sudden all that money goes away. So here I got a KFC that it looks like it's in Bryant, pickup delivered to Benton. So oh wow, $11.25 for 11.1 miles, but it takes me back to Bryant, and it's all freeway, so we're gonna accept it. Yeah, I'm 3 miles away now, so, and then I guess it's probably all the way down to Benton, so it's quite a ways down, but it's seemingly right off the freeway. So I'm heading to KFC. We'll see you when we get there. All right, guys, so we have picked up our KFC. I think we are maybe 1 minute late on the pickup, and we got about a 3-minute grace period on the delivery. So I don't know. Oh yeah, traffic is not my friend right now. Not my friend. I think I will just go on this way. I was gonna see if my last delivery was on time, or if they knocked me down a notch. Ratings 93 still. So I'm at a 23 out of 30 on the acceptance rate, and my on time is still 30 out of 30. So that last one, let's see how bad it was. It says it was on time, but we were -7 minutes on the pickup and 1 minute early on the delivery, but it says 6 minutes late is within the standard. I was like, all right, we'll take it. We will take it. Okay, so we're gonna go get this thing delivered. It's on the freeway. I'm gonna hit pause, so we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so we're at $19.79. I didn't get to see the breakdown, but we got another like almost $7 order for about 4 miles. And at Little Caesars in Benton, and we're 2 miles away from it. So we're gonna head over there to pick up that particular order, and we will be right back. See you in a sec. All right, guys, so here's another reason why not to go to Little Caesars. The pickup at 5:19, and it's 5:33. And I don't even get anything from DoorDash saying, hey, we got your back, we're going to let you unassign. Nothing. So it's very interesting in that regard. So now, deliver by 5:47. I'm gonna send this dude a message saying we finally got your pizza. And it's a freaking contactless delivery. I always hate those. Okay, so deliver by 5:47, and our GPS says 5:41. So we got a little bit of grace period there. Back across the freeway. Message. He just said thumbs up. All right. Thumbs up. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing delivered. We'll do a recap when we get back in the car. We'll see you in a sec. All right, guys, so we got an order for Starbucks before I ever saw what the other order was finished up. And let's see, I can't see. Oh, I can, hold on. So we're at 26.70, and this Starbucks is like 6.25. So we've got about 7 minutes to get it delivered, and it says deliver by 6:05. We got a 3-minute grace period. I picked it up 1 minute late, so we're gonna head that way. I'll clue you in after we drop it off. See ya. All right, guys, so before I get back out to the car, I get an $11 offer for like 7-ish miles or so at Arby's. So hanging out down here in the Benton area for a couple of orders, it looks like. I'm not the biggest fan of Benton when it comes to door dashing for the most part, but I got an $11 order from Arby's, which is kind of odd. We've got the Christmas lights up out here at the downtown Benton courthouse, which are pretty freaking awesome. So anyway, I will tell you that I'm getting close to doing our my new channel. So I've got 3 videos made for it, and I think I've got the channel created and the 3 videos uploaded, but I don't have all the titles and all that stuff yet set up in YouTube. But if you want to, for those that are following along and have made it 15 minutes and 50 seconds into this video, you are more than welcome to do a search for, it's called Roam Here. And then I think the icon shows Roam Here in green with a green, with like a mountain with maybe a stream or a pathway. I don't know what it is really, but either way. And then on the bottom side of it, it says, adventure starts where you are. So if anybody wants to go and check that out and go ahead and subscribe to that channel, that would be freaking awesome. If we get some early adopters, that would be really cool. If anybody wants to do a subscribe, I would be happy to do that on that particular channel as well. So check it out. I'm gonna run into Arby's real quick and go pick up this food. We'll check back with you shortly. All right, guys, so we got 2 orders. At Arby's. And I can't tell you what either one of them is worth. So one is worth $6 and the other is worth something else. So we're gonna get them both delivered. I think one was worth $11, wasn't it? Yeah. And the other one's worth $6. So, and it was only supposed to add like 1/10 of a mile. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So we are going to this person first. I gotta send them a message, right? Saying I'm on the way with their order. Directions. Hand it to the customer. 619. Less than a minute away. So it's like basically across the street. I don't know. Well, it may not even be across the street. It may be behind us. Good night. And then I got another order, and I'm not going back to, dang it. Yeah. Additional 3/10 of a mile. I'm going to go ahead and add this route to, Little Caesars. But I'm going to go get this one order delivered first. And then I'm going to go pick up that Little Caesars. So, maybe by then they'll have it freaking ready. I don't know. Boom. Directions. The crazy thing is, I think it's behind. Let me find this. Oh, no, it's across the street. Okay. I'm going to hit pause so I can figure this out, and we'll see you here in a bit. Alright, guys, so we are up to, that was $7, so it was $6 plus. And I mean, sheesh, that was one of the easiest deliveries I've ever done. We're at $39.95 after 2 hours and 8 minutes. And then I gotta go to Little Caesars and pick up this order. And, which means I gotta go around the blocks. Somehow, some way, I gotta figure out how to get to Little Caesars. Alright, I'm gonna hit pause and we will catch up with you in a second.
Drive southeast on Denton Street, then turn right onto Watson Lane.
I can't get that thing tighter. I should have went that way, fucker.
Turn right onto East Carpenter Street.
and looks for a cutter. It knocks, but he was not open. Gives it away to Wagner in the corner. Hawks set it up now out front with 15 to shoot. Dribble handoff. Brazil trying to dribble handoff to Wagner. Instead drives the paint and scores. Louisville messed up the DHO, and so Brazil just took it to the rack and scored the field goal.
Yeah, he looks really good early. He's very aggressive. Trevor Brazil. Not sure Louisville's ready for this.
Forward and on the Razorbacks. Down the lane. Conwell lost the handle, and it's picked out of the air by Brazil. Razorbacks forced the turnover. They have it in transition. Trevitt, top of the circle. Gonna drive around Hagley. Down gives it up to Deke. Out little runner right side of the key is good for Darius. And the Razorbacks are out to a 6-0 start.
Well, I've called timeout about Kelsey. He doesn't know about ball. He's never been here. He can get blown out if he don't wake up.
Mikel Brown handles it out front. He's going to try a deep three from the left wing. In and out, no good. McNeely chases down the rebound. The second possession for the Cardinals. Conwell off a screen, straightaway three, and he drills it from about 22 feet. Ryan Conwell shoots 45% from beyond the arc. He and Brown by a long shot shoot most of their three-pointers. Louisville's first bucket at 6-3.
He took a tough shot. All started him pretty good.
17:25 to play in the first half. 8-0. For Louisville to get some substitutes to the table, and we've got our under-16 timeout.
He's mad. Kelsey's mad. No technical. And Owen Short should have not stopped that game in that situation. Either call the T or let him play.
15:52 to play in the first half. Hogs are up 11-8. Back after this for Coca-Cola.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hi, Phil Elson here, the voice of Razorback Baseball, to tell you about the unbeatable quality at Harps Food Stores. From farm fresh produce to the finest cuts in the meat department, Harps delivers nothing but the best. Whether you're prepping for a tailgate or doing your weekly grocery run, Harps has you covered, and their friendly staff makes shopping a breeze. Razorback fans, for quality you can trust, there's only one place, Harps Food Stores. Discover their incredible selection today. Harps, hometown fresh.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique and always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The electric
providers for quality.
Answer a freaking phone.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
Commits the foul, and Arkansas will have the ball in the backcourt.
Yeah, how about that? Right off the bat, it was just a one-on-one play full court. He just kind of hammered Darius Acup.
Calls may be monitored and recorded by DoorDash and service providers for quality.
Louisville as well. Kelsey's gone already 8 or 9 deep. Pringle for the Razorbacks, right side Knox. Carter bounces it on the baseline. Pringle got a mismatch, skips it in the corner. Wagner's open for three, rims out, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by Louisville. Denai Roots touched it last.
Yeah, Wagner was open. It was a good pass over there to him. He's shot the ball well at times. He had an open look, couldn't get it to go down.
Acup will trigger it in off the baseline. Inbounds pass deflected, stolen. Rogers stole the inbounds pass. Louisville forced the turnover. They're in transition. Khalifa at the top of the circle. He's their big man. 4 guards and Khalifa. McNeely back to the big fella at the foul line. He's got an open shooter on the wing. That's Roots. Kenai Roots missed the 3, and Knox chased down the board. Billy Richmond's at the scorer's table. He's about to come in. So is Malik Thomas. 15 minutes to play in the half. Hogs are up early, 11-8. Acup takes Rogers off the dribble to the right elbow in the lane. Floats, and that one rims out no good. McNeely gets the rebound.
Hello?
Hey, is this Nicole?
Yes?
Hey, this is James, the DoorDash driver.
Yeah.
Hey, I have another order from Arby's for someone named Lexi. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? I'm still here. Hello? I can hear you.
Please leave your message for 5.
defensive end for the Razorbacks.
Acuff, great pass.
Woolley tries a three on the other end, rims out, Acuff with a rebound. Darius looks to push. Hogs in transition. Acuff at the foul line, leaves it for Brazil at the logo. Three ball, rattles home for Brazil. Trevin's got 9 early points, and Arkansas's up 16-10.
Yeah, and I like, Louisville just continues to play. They're not worried about timeouts. Hogs got this crowd fired up.
12:48 to play in the half.
All right, guys. So I'm not sure what all's happening here. It could be that I recorded a bunch of stuff while I was in the Little Caesars there. I don't know, because I just went on a whole big long discussion about what I've been doing, and then looked down and yeah, I'm not recording. So anyway, so it turns out my Arby's order is also the same people at Little Caesars, same address, 2 different names. And Little Caesars is so freaking backed up. I don't understand it, can't comprehend it. Little Caesars, I just, no. But it's so crazy because I just feel like Benton and Little Caesars are synonymous, or I can't even pronounce the right word. But anyway, I can't pronounce it. It's not coming out of my mouth correctly. But anyway, so synonymous, there we go, synonymous. Benton, Little Caesars, they have an equal sign in between them. So yeah, it is what it is. But there's tons and tons of cars parked out here. There's a dude pacing in the parking lot waiting for his pizza. There's not a single open slot to park in their little tiny parking lot. And as I started to walk in the door, the lady in the drive-thru yells at me, is like, don't bother wasting your time, you know, even if you called it in, it's not going to be ready. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me, lady. But anyway, so I am going to hit pause. I'll let you know the Razorbacks are up 23-14 over number 6 Louisville. And the last I heard, they have an opportunity to go up with more, but they were taking a timeout. So I don't know what happened. So we're gonna jump back on there, see what's going on. I'll also update you with whatever I found out about Little Caesars here. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. So we have finally, I'm pretty sure it was no less than 30 minutes late. I can't get in there and see it for sure, but
Drive southwest on Military Road. Then, in 600 feet,
all right.
right onto
Sorry.
Street.
I guess I was not remembering that I had the record button on there. So, and it started kind of misting out here. So now I gotta,
Drive southeast, then turn
sorry, LC sucks. I would agree with that.
drive northwest on Magnolia, then turn left onto Medical Park Drive. Drive northwest on Magnolia, then turn left onto Medical Park Drive. Drive southeast on Magnolia, then turn right onto Military Road.
All right. So we're sneaking out here. All right, we got 7 miles to go. It's way down on the farthest end of Benton that you could probably go. So we're gonna head that way, but it seems to be right off the. Well, I don't know how far off the freeway. Maybe it's those big rich people's houses back in there and who never give tips. But maybe today, because I waited for 30 plus minutes to get their food, that they will, you know, offer me a little something. Maybe just a bite of pizza, for goodness sakes, right? All right, I'm gonna hit the pause. We will see you after we drop these 2 orders off. See you in a sec. All right, guys, that was quite the long haul for not much. So we're right at 3 hours and 3 minutes. We got 7 out of 9 offers accepted. That last one, $11 was $4 and $7 tip. We're at $56.43. So we're about $3 and some odd cents off of our $20 per hour mark that we aim for. So it is what it is, right? So we're gonna do our best to get back in town and see if we can find some more orders. And did we resolve your issue? I guess. I hate DoorDash's support. So I get up there, confirm complete delivery. Oh my goodness. Their app is jacked up tonight. I don't understand why. So I get there and I drop off the one order, and then the other order. So there's 2 different orders, right? So the other order, I have to get there to that particular order, and it's taken me to the GPS and won't let me. And I'm at the residence, right? I've already handed them the food, but it won't let me get in there and say that I've handed them the food. So and so finally I had to, I mean, it wasn't going to let me do it. So I had to go in and hit the like support button and go to this button that says that the pin for the delivery area is at the wrong place. So I'm gonna go to my home screen and see if they've jacked me around any with this stuff. Nah, somehow I went up. So my acceptance rate is now 67%, and I'm at a 94 out of 100 now. I don't know how. My on time is still 100%. So that, oh, I did get a late on Arby's. But I'm still at 100%. I don't know how. Oh, it does say late orders, last 199 on time, but I don't understand that. Ratings. Oh, there it goes to a 93. My on time is dropped. So that Arby's, I had two, oh, the one Arby's was that one that was just a couple minutes away. And I must have been late on that one. Nope. I was late on this one. It says pick up 1 minute early, but late 3 minutes, or 3 minutes late, because I couldn't freaking pick up the freaking order. So I'm just going to dispute it, because I have 2 disputes in there. And it says we will exclude this order. So I'm back up to 100%. So ratings, back in there. I'm at 94 again. So, and 100% on my ratings, and that particular order has been excluded. The other one was 1 minute early, 2 minutes late, but it was within the standard. The Little Caesars was, the late pickup was excluded, and it was 28 minutes. And then I delivered it late by 2 minutes as well. So I don't know how I was late by 2 minutes, because I have no idea. I have no idea how they figured me to be late on that particular. Maybe because I couldn't get out of the parking lot. But maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, but they counted it as on time. So that's all that counts. It says 28 minutes was within the standard time for a Little Caesars. I'm like, yeah, 28 minutes late is within the standard. Why not? And the Razorbacks are up, oh, maybe by like 20 or something. 47 to 28. And we are approaching halftime. It looks like maybe 3 seconds. So, all right. I'm going to switch back over to the game and check out the last 3 seconds of half. But we're up by 19, the Razorbacks, over the number 6 Louisville. Now, we're playing at Bud Walton in Fayetteville. So it's just a tough place to play for most teams. And we lost to, I think, number 4, Duke, the other day on Thanksgiving night. And we were playing them good, and it was close all the way to the very end. And then they have this Boozer kid, and that dude just could not be stopped. Every time, he's just like, oh, I think I'll just throw this ball up, and it would go in the hoop. You know, not even looking at the basket, and he's just like tossing balls up, and they go in the freaking hoop. And I'm like, what in the world? So, it was kind of crazy. So yeah, it says the game is now at halftime, 47 to 29. So they got a free throw before half. So up by what? 47-29. That's 18. Interesting. All right, guys. I'm gonna hit the pause, try to get back into some order area, and we'll catch you when we get our next order. Thanks for watching along. We'll see you in a sec. All right, guys. So we just picked up an order for Papa John's. I think here in, I think it's in Benton. I've got about, I don't know how far to get there. Looks like 6 minutes, 2.5 miles to go. And I think it was about $8 for 8 miles, 8 something anyway. But part of it's going to be the drive to get there, which I was heading that way anyway, so we might as well take an order. Maybe they'll have it ready by the time we get there. So we'll catch you after we pick it up. Thanks. Alright guys, it doesn't seem to be my night here, so I just went into Papa John's. They said it'd be another 15 minutes or so, so I just sent the customer a text. I'm just gonna wait it out and see what happens. So I'll check back with you. See you in a minute. All right, guys. So let's see. We've got deliver by 8:02. Directions say we'll be there at 7:59. I just sent them a thing that said, "Hey, I'm eating your pizza." They said, "LOL." So they knew it was going to be late, so it's late. Where? Okay. It looks like I'm going north 4 miles and 8 minutes. So we're going to focus on getting across the street without causing any accidents, and I will be right back with you guys after this drop off. Alright guys, so they were nice and gave me an extra $5 cash, so that was nice of them for me waiting to get them their food. So alright, I can't see much out here, so I'm gonna sneak around and try not to hit any other cars that are parked around out here. They got an old 80, maybe a 90 something model Corvette that's sitting out there with the one front tire jacked up on, but it looks like it's been sitting there probably for 10 years. All right. Okay. Now it's dark. So I am, oh, well, you know what? I haven't even marked this thing as delivered. So let me get in there and do that. Exit, handed order to the customer, confirm, boom. So it was $8.75 plus they gave me a $5 cash tip, so that's $65. 18 plus 5 is $70.18 in almost 4 hours. So yeah, long wait times tonight are kicking my butt. So it is what it is. So, and this one was a long, it's not that far of a delivery, but it is out here quite a ways. So I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch you on the other side when we get our next order. See you in a minute. All right, we have taken an order for like $6.50 for Chicken Express. So it's across the freeway down off of Military somewhere, so I gotta get on the access road and go back towards Congo. So we're gonna get down that way. It says it takes about 4 minutes to get there. I'm sitting at a stoplight here at I don't know where I'm at, the old Hot Springs Highway coming into Benton. So all right, we will catch you back here in just a minute. All right guys, we got that picked up 2 minutes early. I've already sent them a message. The directions say deliver by 8:33, and GPS says we should be there by 8:25. So we've got about 8 minutes grace period there. Man, I got too much stuff going on here. Oh wow. The Razorbacks are up by 9 again, so that's good. Okay guys, we're gonna hit pause. We're gonna get this delivered. We'll catch you on the other side. All right, so we just dropped that one off. It was only $6.50. We're at $71.68 after 4 hours and 17 minutes. That was a $4.50 with a $2 tip. So at least DoorDash is kicking in a little bit there, right? All right. Well, the Razorbacks appear to be up by 83 to 76 with 210, 85 to 76, up by 9 with a minute 39 to go now. 85, 76, up by 9 with a minute and a half. So, boom. Looking like we might can get a win against the top 6 team. So that's good, even though we got to do it at home. I'd like for you to get some wins on the road, but you know, you can't win them all unless, you know, unless you're like maybe Duke. That team was good. They got that one kid. I'm sure they got more than that one kid. I don't remember if I got to watch that whole game or not. I just remember that kid was going bonkers. Oh, you know what? We turned the game off. We didn't turn it off. I had it on a side TV and wasn't watching because that's the night we watched Stranger Things. So I was keeping up with it, but I was really watching Stranger Things. So, Stranger Things, 2 thumbs up. If you haven't seen it, get on Netflix, watch the first 4 seasons, catch up on the last 4 episodes of this season, and then wait till Christmas. And Christmas and New Year's, so the end of Stranger Things. So it's going to be kind of sad. It's like always sad when you get to the end of one of your favorite shows. But it is a really good show. I really enjoyed it. I never thought I would, but anyway. All right, I'm going to take a phone call. We'll catch you when we get our order. Okay, guys, so we got an order for Sakura. It was like $14 and some change, but it's 11 miles. So 11 miles turns into 18 minutes, and it looks like it's I don't know where this is going, but it's going way south of Benton, maybe. I can't really tell, but I got to get it back across the freeway, loop around, and go the other direction. So that's what we're gonna do. Sounds like 89 to 80 was the final. It sounds like they said the Razorbacks led wire to wire, so start to finish, which is awesome. And against the number 6 team in the country. Arkansas had, I don't know where we were. We lost at Michigan State, and then we played a Thanksgiving game, and I'm not sure where we played it at against Duke. But we lost that one. I think it was at a neutral site. And then this one was at home against number 6 Louisville and won by 9. So awesome. So I know all you Razorback fans are excited. So if you can, leave a WPS down in the comments and just show me your Razorback pride. So all right, I'm gonna hit pause. We'll get this order delivered. We'll catch up with you after we drop it off. See you in a sec. All right, guys. So we got that one delivered. And the customer left us a $5 extra tip on the top of it, so it was $14.25. Turns out to be $19.25. So it was an $8.25 base, $11 tip. Thank you to those people. I'm gonna go on there. I can't just go on there. I gotta go back to the home screen, go to the messages, go to there, and then leave them a message saying thank you for the extra, it's much appreciated. Send them a meme that shows them, what does this meme say? what is this, like, it has Leonardo DiCaprio. You are truly great. Thank you so much for the tip. So, anyway, that was nice of them to do that. Now I just got to drive all the way back home. So, or not home, but we're sitting at, and I didn't read how much we're at or how many hours we're at, but we're at $90.93, which put us at, hold on one second. All right, awesome. So $90.93 plus $5 in the tip, in a cash tip. So that means we have 95, 93, and we are roughly at 5 hours. Is that right? Yeah. So $95 from 5 hours. So almost 20 bucks an hour. We're short by about $5, maybe $4 or so, but still. So it's a grind to get. I mean, I can say this, a couple of weeks ago, it was just easy peasy to get 20 bucks an hour, and to get $120 in 6 hours. I mean, crap, I even had a few nights where it was like 150, 140 something dollars in less than 6 hours. But now it's kind of going back to that grind where it's like, hey, we're going to be happy to get 100 bucks. I wish it was back to the 120, but maybe it won't be. But anyway, it's all right. It is all right. I do think that I got the holidays coming up. I got trips to pay for, so I think this coming weekend we're gonna book our trip to Machu Picchu, because I don't want that to slip through the cracks and become more expensive. So that's going to cost us a pretty penny. We're going to have to book 2 parts of that. One is the hiking portion of the 4 nights hike up to Machu Picchu, but then the other part is the flight and the hotel package that we're going to get. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to doing the trip. I'm not looking forward to having to pay for it, but it is what it is. I know I do this DoorDash for those reasons, but I also feel the pressure whenever DoorDash is not doing, you know, I had a good couple of months there where I was getting, you know, $350 easy in 3 nights, $360 even. So maybe even better, you know. So it was really nice. Whereas before, it was like my goal was to get $300 in 3 nights. So now it's getting back to what it was before. So I kind of wish that they wouldn't have teased me, that I wouldn't get my hopes set, and then me go out and start raising my dollar amount that I want to start getting every week. Because I just, you know, I feel like I don't want to have to, I want to do the things I want to do, like go on this trip, but I don't want to feel pressure like I'm running out of money or anything. So basically what I would like to do is just build up my savings again after I pay for this trip. Well, number one, I want to get it paid off, right? I'm not going to sit on it and be charged interest for my credit card that we're going to use. So there's that. I don't want that. I can't, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. I'm not gonna do that kind of stuff. And it looks like our video is, and sorry about this, we are talking in the pitch black dark. But the video just ended and then restarted again because it's like 1 hour and 1 minute and X number of seconds. It's like, hey, that's all we can handle. We're gonna start a second video. So we just have to splice those things in there together in our deal and keep on going. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to Machu Picchu. I need to get back out there and do some more hiking because we haven't been hiking since like I was working on the video. It looks like we haven't been since November 1st. So it's already in December and we've taken a whole month off of hiking. So I'm kind of a little bit worried about that. I've been still getting my steps in every day, but I really need to get the hiking in and going up steps. I need to do a lot of steps. So anyway, it is what it is. All right. Hey, I am probably a good 10-15 minutes out. Maybe not that far. Maybe 8 or 9 minutes, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the pause button. We're gonna get back in there, get our next order. We got about another hour or so. I guess I gotta get to the house and figure out how many steps I gotta do with the dog. I still got 35 minutes to do with the dog to get my 10,000 steps today. So that's not that bad, but it's just, and truthfully, it's warmed up from like 30 or so. Seemingly it was about 30, 31 I think when I left, but last time I looked it was 37 degrees. Let's see what it says right now. 36 according to my watch. So it's warmed up. Yesterday or last night it was close to 30 and I'm out there getting steps in and I'm like freezing my tail off. I went out this morning and I'm like, dang, it's freaking cold out there. And I only did a couple of laps earlier today with the dog and I'm like, I gotta go back inside. This was at my training ended about 10:30, so we hit an ending spot and I said let's come back at it's 10:30 Eastern time, which was 11:30, and so 10:30 to noon was my lunch today. So about 10:30 I took the dog out and we made a couple of laps around our little block there and I'm like, nope, I'm going back in. And then we went back out later this afternoon when I was finished. But yeah, it was chillier. It was more chilly this morning, or at noonish, 10:30 to 11 time, than it is right now. But anyway, all right, guys. So I'm gonna hit this pause button. We'll catch up with you after we get our next order. See you in a minute. All right, guys. Tonight is the night of $6 orders. So we just took another $6 and some change order to, I don't know, maybe it was Burger King or maybe it was, oh no, it was Wendy's. Sorry, I was like, I don't know where the heck I'm going. But we're gonna go to Wendy's, pick that up, and then get back on the road and get that thing delivered. See if we can find some more. At this rate, I need at least 3 orders in an hour to hit 20 bucks or 18 if I get $3 and some change. So, all right, I'm at Wendy's. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we finally got that picked up about 9 minutes late. Now it says deliver by 9:48, so it seems like we've been a whole hour to get this thing delivered. It's 11 minutes to get there for 4 miles. And where is it? It's on the back side of Benton, way back in the back. So we're gonna head that way. What does it say? Deliver by 9:48, and the directions say we'll be there at 9:45, so only a 3-minute grace period. So we're gonna head that way and get it delivered. It's kind of it's one of those nights. I was thinking that well, yeah, obviously I said, hey, we only need 3 $6+ orders in the next hour. Lo and behold, the one $6 order I get takes a whole freaking hour to deliver. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna go get this delivered and we'll see what happens after that. Be right back. All right guys, so we got that one loaded or delivered. That put us at $97.18 with a $6.25. It was $3.25 with a $3 tip. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it to 120 tonight. It doesn't look like we're gonna make it to 100 unless I get one more order. Maybe I'll get a $23 order, cap off the night, even if we run a little late. But that's the way it rolls sometimes. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here and how to get back to where I want to be, because I don't necessarily want to be here. So we're gonna go out this way, get back over to what will be Alcoa. I don't know how long Alcoa Road stays Alcoa, if it comes all the way out to Edison and crosses Edison and it's still called Alcoa, or does it change to a highway? I just don't know. I will tell you that if you keep going out that way, it does not take you back to Bryant. I found out that the hard way the other day, because I was like, I could have swore I was on the road going to Bryant, but no, you got to get back on Edison, which turns into a highway going back into Bryant and turns into Reynolds Road. So yeah, but anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna go and try to get one more order, I guess, because I hate to go home less than $100, even though I kind of already have it with this $5 in cash. But I really want it to be in digital currency. And we'll go from there. So yeah, all right, I'll let you know when we get it. See you in a minute. Okay guys, so we just got an order for Buffalo Wild Wings. It's another long delivery. That's all we seem to get is long deliveries. But Buffalo Wild Wings, $11.25 for almost 9 miles. Now I just hit the accept button and we're 3 miles away from Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're going right past it. We might as well pick up an order to get it delivered for another 6 miles past that. So and maybe in the 7 minutes that it takes us to get there, they will have it ready. So I will check back with you after we get this B-dubs loaded up. Sorry it's so dark in here. Voila, we have light. It's a very weird light to me. But we'll get that loaded up and we will see you when we get it loaded. Hang tight. Alright, so we have picked this order up. I don't know if it was on time or not, but we got till 10:16 to deliver it. The directions say 10:13. So no wrong turns. Alright. So we're gonna go get this thing delivered and then probably just call it a night. If I can get these people from getting out from behind me. And we might want to turn the headlights on, eh?
Drive west, then turn right.
Alright, looks like we're going towards Alexander. I don't know how much off of the freeway we got to go, but we do got to get on the freeway. Okay, we're gonna go get this delivered. We'll wrap this up when we get it done. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we just dropped off that order. It was $11.25. Let's see, $4.25 base pay with a $7 tip. That gave us 12 offers 14 offers, and we accepted 12 of them for 6 hours and 2 minutes. We ended up at 108.43. So let's go look at, I'm just gonna hit in dash because I am done. Done. And go over to my ratings real quick. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. We are up to 95%. 95 overall Dasher rating, and it's all because we got our AR up to 70. So I can't remember what we were at. We were at 62 maybe. We might have been down to 61 at one point. But yeah, so we turned it up. Even though we had 2 declines tonight, we still jumped up to 70% on our AR. And so we're at 25 out of 30. We also, even though we were late on one order tonight, I have 2 exclusions available. I used one of them. I think I probably still have 1 left to go. Let's get in there and take. I have 4 used, meaning I have 1 more. I don't know when that next one is gonna come. It looks like I've got a ways to go because I go all the way to the bottom, and there's one from November 11, and all these others are November 10. Well, so another day or 2 and I'll hit another exclusion. So that's about right. One every 20 or so, right? But DoorDash has been a whole lot better about having our backs on the on-time rating. So that's worked out quite well to keep me as a platinum driver. Now, I will say that as of the last couple weeks, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's overpopulation, oversaturation with DoorDash drivers, because there's more people wanting to make extra money for the holidays. But yeah, it's kind of hurting my pocketbook by, you know, because I forgot what I said that I got today. So let's go to our earnings real quick. Earnings. And so today we got, on digital currency anyway, we're at 108.43. But remember, we had a $5 cash tip. So really we got 113.43. So let's take a look here. What do we get? We had 12 offers. Well, we had 12 accepted offers, and which turned into 12 deliveries. And this really isn't that bad. We had 6 hours and 3 minutes of dash time. Hang on one second. Alright guys, sorry about that. We got one last stop we gotta make, and it's a personal run for some French fries, so whatever. So we're at 108.43 plus the extra $5, so 113.43 on a 6 hour and 3 minute night. And we actually had 5 hours and 7 minutes of active time. So that really does kind of surprise me, because I felt like I was not active for more time, because I seemingly had some long deliveries, and which means for long rides back into getting to into deliverable areas. But only an hour, not even a full hour in 6 hours. So that to me is pretty good. We had $48 in base pay. $48.25. And we had $60.18 in tips, and the extra $5, so $65.18 in tips. So that's pretty good for yeah, it's not the best. It could have been better. We could have had a little bit better tip ratio there. Even if we would have had 1.5 to 1, it would have been like $75 in tips. So extra $15 would have put us over the 120 for the night. But we were close. We were close. I don't know anything else on here that I want to look at. I don't. Hold on one second. We got to make sure we're not going to. When we yield, we want to look back. So the rundown of our orders. 854, 1125, 691, 625, $11, $7, 548, 875, 650, and then the 1950. So that was a good one. It was like $14.50 with the extra $5 tip at the end. 625 and 1125 for a grand total of, plus the extra $5 as a tip, so a grand total of 113.43. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is. We will take it and take it to the bank, and then we're going to try to improve on that and increase our overall week. I did miss Monday because of weather. Tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be iffy again, but I'm probably, we'll see what it looks like. I'm planning on going out for about 3 hours tomorrow, but that could change. And go out Friday night, and then I might do something over the weekend because I really need to try to. I need to feel like I'm catching back up, right? So anyway, we may give Walmart a shot with the Spark delivery. So don't know for sure, but we might look into that. And I do want to, for you guys that are sticking around to the very end, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you have an opportunity to check out our sponsor for the night, the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So check that out. It's in the comments down below, or it's in the description. Just click on that Rambling Dasher and Amazon store, and you'll get to all the stuff that we have listed. But you don't have to buy the stuff on our list. But if you use that link in whatever you buy, we get a commission. So I only ask those that are not already helping someone else out on their affiliate link. But if you're not, consider doing us a favor and helping out your favorite Dasher. So, all right, with that, I'm going to head over to Arby's and pick up our last delivery. And we will see you guys another night. Stay safe out there. Bye.